Hi, my name is Diana Morris from Edukea Institute. Today we are going to see English language, and our topic of today is about Union Day celebration. In this unit, you will learn how to read and answer the question on a passage about Union celebration, pronounce and use vocabulary found in the passage, and also you will see express past action and write short paragraph, and how to write a short paragraph. By starting, I thought that read the passage after the picture and answer the questions that follow. This is the picture which I've been told to. This is the picture, and just you can see, I've seen many people gathered in these pictures. By starting, say every year on the 26th of April, Tanzanians gather to celebrate the Union Day. The Union Day is a memorial day of when Tanganyika and Zanzibar united to form the United Republic of Tanzania. We have been told that in every year on 26th of April, Tanzanians gather to celebrate the Union Day, and this Union Day is a memorial day to all Tanzanian people, which express or which shows the day when Tanganyika and Zanzibar united to form a United Republic of Tanzania. As you can see that on this 26th of April is when Tanganyika and Zanzibar united in order to form a United Republic of Tanzania. Zanzibar comprises two islands of Unguja and Pemba. During the Union Day celebration, people talk to one another. On this day, they sing Union songs. Every year, a few pupils from Kilimani Primary School are invited. This year, Richie from Kilimani Primary School was invited and was among the Boy Scouts. On the celebration day, he woke up early. He dressed smartly in his Scout's uniform. As he was chosen to lead the national anthem, he had to prepare himself. He ate breakfast and went to wait for the school bus. As you can see in this Union Day, the Kilimani Primary School is among the schools which is being chosen every year or invited in order to celebrate the Union Day. This year, Richie was selected from Kilimani Primary School and invited as among of the Boys of Scouts. On the celebration, we saw that Richie woke early in the morning. He dressed smartly and ready. He dressed smartly in his Scout's uniform, and after that, he took his breakfast and ready, waiting for the bus, for the school bus, in order to go direct to the school. The bus carries the Scouts. They were among the groups to perform on that day. We can see on the bus which Richie was waiting for, in the bus there were some Scouts which were among Richie who were supposed to perform on that day of celebration. The stadium gates were open at 6:30 in the morning. People started entering the stadium at 7 o'clock a.m. Richie and his fellow Scouts arrived at the Jamhuri Stadium at 6:40 a.m. They were given a place to sit in the stadium. There were many people, including special guests, police officers, and groups of performers. We can see that we have been told that the stadium gates were opened at 6:30 in the morning, and the people started entering in the stadium at 7 o'clock a.m. But we are being told that Richie and his fellows reached at the stadium at 6:40 At 6:40, they were given a place to sit at the stadium. And there, in the stadium, there were many people, including special guests who were invited, police officers, and groups of performers who are going to perform on that Union Day celebration. At 9 a.m., the Master of Ceremonies announced the arrival of the guest of honor. He was the President of the United Republic of Tanzania. Everyone stood up and the brass band started playing. The President's car drove in slowly. The dancers gathered and did a welcoming performance. You can see that after the master ceremony announced that the guest of honor, who was the President of the United Republic of Tanzania, was about to arrive, everyone stood up and the brass band started playing in order to welcome the guest of honor, who was the President of the United Republic of Tanzania. And the President's car drove in slowly. At that time, the dancers gathered and did the welcoming performance. Then he went to the high table and sat together with other leaders and officers from different sectors. After the President of the United Republic of Tanzania, as the guest of honor, arrived, he went directly to the high table and sat together with the leaders and other officers from different sectors. As soon as the guest of honor sat down, Richie led the audience to sing the national anthem. As you can see that Richie was among of the scouts who was selected in order to perform on the Union Day. So after the guest of honor sat down, Richie led the audience to sing the national anthem. He stood on the stadium at the center of the celebration groups. The crowd stood as they sang. Richie could be heard on the microphone loud and clear. He did very well and the crowd cheered for him. As you can see, when they were singing, Richie's voice was heard on the microphone. It was loud and clear, and after that he was cheered up by the crowd for him. At 9:30 a.m., a series of events began. You can see that the series of events on the Union Day began at 9:30 a.m. The first group that was invited to perform was a military parade. The parade marched quickly in front of the guest of honor. The crowd cheered. The second group was the Union group. We can see that after this, at 9:30, the series of events began, and the first group which was invited was the military parade, which performed in front of the guest of honor, and the crowd cheered a lot for the military parade as the first group which performed on the Union Day. The second group was the Union group. This group also sang the Union song. The third group was the Boy Scout parade. They also sang the patriotic song and did scout. Then the next group was traditional dancers. The group showed different dancing styles from different tribes found in Tanzania. Finally, the military commandos were invited. They showed self-defense techniques against enemy without using firearms. The crowd cheers again. Each displays Group did very well and people were very excited. After various events, the master of ceremonies welcomed the guest of honor to give his speech. You can see after all these groups have performed the various events, the master of ceremony invited the guest of honor in order to give a short speech. In his speech, he thanked the crowd for attending. When the guest of honor was starting to give his speech, first he thanked the crowd for attending the Union Day celebration. He urged the pupils, the workers, and the citizens to work hard and maintain peace. Finally, at 12:30 in the afternoon, the guests of honor left the stadium. Richie and other scouts were tired but very happy. You can see that after the guests of honor finished to give the speech, finally it was at 12:30 in the afternoon when the guests of honor left the stadium. Richie and other scouts were very tired but also very happy. After that, we're going to see the questions which will mark the end of our topic and our lesson for today. The first question said that, when is the Union Day celebrated? The second question, where did the celebrations take place? The third question says that, what clothes did Richie wear on the celebration day? Fourth question, what time did the guest of honor arrive? Fifth question, what time did people start to enter the stadium? Sixth question, what were the main events during the celebration? And the last question is the question number 7, says that, where did Richie stand when he started singing the national anthem? And by looking these 7 questions, this marks the end of our topic and our lesson for today. Thanks. See you again in the next lesson.